Okay, this is the latest batch. Take a look at these.
You've been busy.
Yeah, I had my guys drop a depth charge on the McAllister Formation. Now, this is the reading we got at 12,600 feet.
I see. Doesn't look any better, does it?
Well, from what I can tell, that tremor didn't relieve any pressure at all.
If anything, the pressure's continuing to mount.
Indicating what?
Well, indicating, Cruz, that sooner or later it has to be released, right?
I guess so.
I'd say more specifically, there'll be a major quake somewhere in California.
Could you say where?
Well, the experts are buried in their opinion about that. I mean, the fault is several hundred miles long. My guess, Southern California, not Northern.
When's it going to happen, John?
$64,000 question. Wish I knew. Any ground vibrations whatsoever are translated into displacements along the line, and you can see the exact instant at which it begins.
Yeah. Excuse me, which quake is that? Is that the San Francisco?
Oh, no, that's 1925 Santa Barbara.
Oh, yeah. People still talk about that one.
The Arling Hotel, scrunched up like tinfoil. And it was one of the sturdiest buildings in town. It was $5 million in property damage. That was 1925. I don't know how much that translates into today.
I forget, John. Were people hurt?
Lots. 12 killed. Railroad tracks were crumbled up, tossed aside like gum wrappers.
It could happen again, couldn't it?
I know.
Don't you think we should be warning somebody? Letting people know?
What do you want to do, evacuate everybody to L.A.? Center could be in L.A. Maybe you think they should go to Palm Springs or San Diego. The epicenter could be either place. I mean, who goes and where?
I don't know.
Cruz, everybody in California knows this thing's going to happen. And everybody's hoping it'll hit some town other than their own.
Yeah. All dressed up with no place to go?
Hardly.
All dressed up with some place to go?
You got it.
And someone to go with?
You here on business or just hanging out?
Actually, I'm here to talk to your daddy.
Just hanging out.
Well, I guess if warning him about the possible loss of several major offshore oil rigs is hanging out, then that's what I'm doing.
Guess you don't do anything that's not urgently important or of world import, do you, Cruz?
Not if I can avoid it.
You want something to drink? Or not during business hours?
I just stand a bourbon.
You got it. Box?
Neat, please.
Oh, that's right. I remember. So, did you pay a lot of money to get that look you have on?
Not as much as you did, but then I'm not as desperate.
Oh, touche.
Where are you going?
Out.
Don't you think you've said too much?
Maybe I have. You know, you really ought to clean up your act, Cruz.
Think so?
No, so.
What should I do?
Oh. Get out of double dealing for one.
That's not how you really feel.
Yes, it is.
I don't think so. That's how you think you ought to feel.
You're wrong.
Doubt it. You were protesting the whole time we were on the Orient Express together. But deep inside, you were really enjoying every minute of it, weren't you?
Actually, I seem to have a memory lapse about that trip.
How convenient.
Yes, it is.
Cruz, I apologize. I was on an overseas phone call.
That's okay, Mr. C. Your lovely daughter has been entertaining me.
Good. Is there a problem?
No real problem yet. I think we need to see to it that we avoid one. I'm asking for an immediate upgrading of the shut-off valves on each of the rigs.
You feel we need the latest of everything?
I think right now we do. It'll afford us much better security in case of an emergency.
I assume that you've had a discussion with your university professor?
Yes, I have.
And did he verify the seismological data that you've collected?
He said, and I quote, "The chances of California experiencing a major earthquake in the next decade are 1 in 20. But I think in his heart, he's as scared of this new data as I am."
Well, upgrading that much equipment is an enormous undertaking. But I think that your concern about the possibility of an earthquake justifies it.
Daddy, don't listen to him. Cruz is panicking.